Hey, Michael. What's up, man? Thomas, what's happening? Let's see here. What am I? Oh, bounty. I think we're up to 100. Doesn't matter. Got to get it right to cash in. Larry, what's up? Yeah, congrats. I was pumped when I saw that one hit. I can't hit the bright side of a barn with Christian right now, but if I can get you an assist, that counts just as much. Larry Gila, how's it going? All right. Think long and hard about your vote tonight. We got to put an end to it. I think we're up to $100. We'll do 70-30 tonight. Think long and hard about your vote tonight. Yeah, that was a nice one, Thomas. I struck out today. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Oh, man. Oh. I need to get a drink. I can't be yawning this early. I think we're full on everything, right? I already ran randoms. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll again today. Let's make sure I got everything updated here. I got the license jersey updated. The other one's good to go. Yeah, for sure. Larry's always rare. Larry doesn't sign a ton. Doesn't sign a ton of replicas at that. If you see him, you usually see him on authentic. I've got a couple myself, but it took a long time to get them. Hit one with Brad, and then traded for one in my Blaze set. So what makes collecting fun, though, is you have players you like, and then you start to learn what styles and what players are rare. So, you know, kind of going after stuff that's rare is fun, or players you don't see too much, even if it's not a name that you think is a big name. Sheppy, what's up? That's what's fun. Kind of get an understanding on all the stuff that goes into it. Yeah, Larry's looking for Whitworth. He missed out on the one from the game the other day. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting a drink. Let me get a drink. We'll come back and we'll get started pretty quickly here. Might as well, which means lives will start earlier tonight, and we should not have a long night. We'll make up for Monday. Monday was late. I went to bed at 1:30. The second I got in bed, power went out. My whole house, no fan. I couldn't sleep. Power came back on at 4 a.m. and then I slept from 4 until 6:30. So Monday was a fun day. Picked up my wife last night though, so Averin. Yeah, well, you haven't had a lot of experience with me. You got to see what I'm all about before you say that. I could be horrible for all you know. Well, ask all these guys. I'm the worst one out there. We've been getting some of that wind that you guys all keep talking about. Knocked the box off, and my power was out for 3 hours the other night. So How many lives, Larry? The same ones we've been doing for a while. So we didn't do the 2-boxer on Monday just because it was so dang late. But tonight we'll do. This is the order of tonight. So starting from the start, we're going to do our baseball bat first. We'll do our East Coast hockey jersey next. Someone's going to get $8 back. I forget who just hit. Jack Drury just hit. Craig, are you here? If Craig's here, Craig, you've got an $8 credit if you paid. If you're waiting to pay, you only need to pay 14. You only have the one random. Jack Drury hit over with Christian. Christian broke my heart. He did a random, and then my name was on Drury, but the list over to the left was off by 1. So after the shuffle, I thought I had him, and I didn't realize that I'd moved off the shuffle. One name down. I'll never forgive you, Christian. I'm joking. I thought I broke my streak there. Nope. So hockey next, if I'm continuing my thought process there. I just was letting Craig know. Late night's the best. Not that late, man. Wake up at 7, work your first job, come home, work all night, box everything up by 12:30, kids' lunches and clothes, and then get in bed at 1:30 right for the power to go off. No thanks. If that's what you're referring to. Late nights, yeah. If I'm not working, late nights are great. Poor Al. No, poor me. I join enough stuff to where I'm usually at least winning something. It might be a flawed mindset, but no poor Al. I've been doing okay. Yeah, thanks. After those two, we'll get into football, and you guys have your votes. You guys are leaning QB wide receiver. I like it. QB wide receiver. If other gets you again, I don't know what to tell you. We'll go Gold Rush licensed after that, then Radke full size, then Big Al's 4-boxer. Our live fills, Larry, to finally answer your question, will be a 3-boxer. Correct, Craig, 14, not 22. You own the one that came out, and since I already know before we went live, I'll make it so you don't have to pay for that. Obviously, he doesn't exist anymore. He never existed in our boxes, but we didn't know that until today. Radke after Big Al's full-size licensed jersey will be third, and then we'll finish with a 2-box full-size. Hopefully, we'll be giving away $100 in credit if you guys get your guesses right. Did you, Thomas? Oh, yeah, I saw that. I was there. Very cool. So that's what we're doing tonight. Yes, Craig, 14 for sure. So you just got the Mercer spot and Panarin, of course, but not paying for Drury since he just came out. Yeah. Monday we'll have just enough to do 15 spots. I don't know if I'm going to leave at 22 or go up to 23. After that week, we may do it down to pick one random one and have more spots and be cheaper. We'll figure it out. It's just each break night, it kind of changes with me and Christian opening them at the same time. So that's where we're at. So if you're just showing up, get your guesses in. I'd love it if you guys could get it right so we can get on to some new games. But at this point, I'm not stopping until you guys get it right. I did make the promise that each week I would go up by $10, so you're not missing out on that at least. So we're at $100 today. If you guys get the guess right, I will random every name that joined a break today. If you joined a half spot, I'll put it in there too. If you joined 2 half spots, I'll probably only put your name in once. I won't guarantee that. It's a giveaway. I can do whatever I want, I guess, but that might be too much work. Yeah, if you guys get it right, 70 and 30 to first and second place. 70, you can join a few breaks. 30, you can join at least one full size or one jersey break, something fun. But let's get rolling. What does a Larry Fitzgerald helmet go for? It just depends. Depends on you had the classic speed rep today. That's probably a $400 helmet. I mean, maybe today it's $300 to $350, but I don't think I would sell Larry Fitzgerald for anything less than $300 to $350 right now. A classic speed Larry. You could probably go higher than that if you wanted to, but specialties and authentics are even higher. He's not cheap. Probably $350 would be a good price if you wanted to sell it quick. Okay, let's get rolling. Enough talking. Let's do our baseball bat first. We've already opened over here 2 bats. We have 2 left. Let me read off the teams and who you guys have. There was a bunch of random spot today, so I'll try to slow down and let you know who you are if you had just a random. In the bat, Larry, I've got you with Cincy and Atlanta. You sold your randoms to Michael. You had Tampa Bay, and Bruce, you had Texas. Brad, you had Pittsburgh, Yankees, Toronto, Colorado, Boston, and the Angels. David L., you had Detroit, Baltimore, Minnesota, Kansas City. Jay Scotty, you had the Cubs and the Dodgers. Joseph, you had St. Louis and Oakland. Jeff V., you have Seattle, Miami. Larry, you had Arizona. You also sold San Francisco to Bruce. So, Bruce, you have San Francisco as a random. Chad, Mets and White Sox. Bruce, Philly and Houston. Scorching, Cleveland, San Diego, and Maddo, Washington, Milwaukee. And there we are. Let's figure out what bat we have here. We're down to just 2 boxes. We've already opened these 2. We've got box 1 and 2, or tube 1 and 2. What's the over-under on how many rolls it takes me to get a 1 or 2? I'm going to say 3 rolls tonight. Anything less than that, I count as a win. Where did that go? Oh, that's sitting still. Jeez. Yep, there's 1. 5 doesn't work. You son of a. It's a 4, if you can see it here. I said 3. I need to hit it here to not be upset about it. Tim said 2. Wrongo. Hey, I was right. Number 1, we're opening tube 1. Here's tube 4, tube 3, tube 2, tube 1, which will leave us tube 2 for next time. I'm just going to keep it in this because then I chuck this in the dumpster. Okay. Or wherever you want me to chuck it if you think I'm responsible. Tube 1. Bruce, I swear, I think Larry's won the last 2 bats, or at least maybe 2 of the last 3. Bruce, didn't you win a bat not too long ago, or am I going crazy? I don't know if it was one of these hit parade ones. It might have been when we were doing Gold Rush, but I feel like you won a bat. But maybe it wasn't a bat. Maybe it was something else. Tim, you're feeling a Tiger? Who are you calling a win for? I won't. I need to probably stop saying that. You guys think I'm giving you bad luck. You're calling a win for David. Jose Canseco. Baseball stuff. Sheffield, that's right. That's right. Every time I hear someone say Jose Canseco, I think a liar, liar. Baseball stuff. Thanks, Dad. Did you see that, Audrey? He struck the child. Okay, box 1, tube 1, bat 1. That'll leave us tube 2 for next Wednesday. You can be Nomar. I can be Jose Canseco. Okay. Canseco, Soto, Corbinelli. You're thinking it's a Tiger or Vlad. We pulled Vlad, but that wasn't from this. That was from Gold Rush, right? Okay, this time I'm going to open it at the top so I don't have to open both sides to see the name on the bottom of this. This is bat 72 of 100. You can see it there, 72 of 100. Before I ship, I try to scratch those off just to get rid of any kind of idea that it's a break item. I try to cover this up. Sometimes I don't, but and also this. It's pretty obvious if it says baseball bat, but maybe they don't know it's autographed if I cover up the other stuff. I'm trying to give everyone the least amount of idea of yanking packages. Feels like a Bazana. Costanza? Okay. This is the top of the bat, so I'm going to go down and do this here. There's our wedge, which I love that they do that. No rattling around in there. We'll use that after. I just saw my screen flicker. I really hope the power doesn't go out again today. If it does, I will attempt to just leave everything where it is and then sign back in. Hoping for no... Oh, we got some sort of different looking bat here. See that little red on there? There's something about this one. Okay, here we go. Dansby, Pete Crow Armstrong. We've seen Pete Crow Armstrong a ton of times, but it was back when we did Thursday nights, baseball nights, and that's been a little bit. Okay, here we go. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Oh, cool. It's a Hall of Fame bat. National Baseball Hall of Fame. Cooperstown Bat Co. Special edition. Is that Reggie Jackson? Is that Reggie Jackson? Hall of Fame 93? I'm pretty sure that's Reggie. What a hit. Reggie Jackson. Very cool. You're saying, I know he played A's and Yankees. Where did he play more? The way my brain went straight to Yankees, but obviously we had him on an A's. Won't be Orioles? No. I'm sure you guys already know, but I'm not going to leave this one up to just guessing. Apparently he was a Tiger. Man, why did I think he played more? I lost the ball once because I had Yankees. See, it's lagging, man. I don't know what is going on. Please don't. Maybe we're okay. My family just got home. That is Oakland. 1,300 games more than he had combined with Baltimore or Cal. What's Cal? Why can't I think of what Cal would be? California Angels? Okay. More than he had with the Yankees and the Angels combined, and then just 1 year with Baltimore. Oakland is by far the most represented. Who had the Oakland Athletics? It was not claimed. That I know. That would be Joseph. Joseph M. hitting the Reggie Jackson bat. What a cool one here, too. I like any bat that's got anything extra on it. This is the National Baseball Hall of Fame bat, Hall of Fame 93. Reggie. Cooperstown Bat Co., New York, made in the USA. This is DA cert, I believe. I don't see a car, but I'm pretty sure that's the new DA stickers that are a little bit smaller. Joseph, nice hit. We've been pulling some fun third-party stuff, and I'm all for it. Really fun for me to open these things when we get some cool names. Joseph, congrats, man. Let me quickly look here. I could scan that, but I think that's a DA cert. Now let's do it. Let's do this together. Let's figure this out just to make sure. DA used to have the bigger certs. That David Adams is what I'm getting at there, guys. Yeah, brought up DA Card World. Let's see when he signed this thing, if they give us a date. Doesn't give us a date, but it's Reggie Jackson, and it is DA Card World Reggie. Joseph, nice hit, man. Very cool. Oakland A's, unclaimed spot. One of my favorite parts of breaks is that we can get headliners. We can get really cool stuff on teams that you wouldn't think claim. I think we've had the A's claimed a few times, too. So not that they're like a bottom-level team to claim them. We had that really cool CC licensed jersey of Reggie Jackson that hit finally after a while. I think I have a Yankees Reggie too that I should put in here soon, but I haven't yet. Congrats. Okay, next up is East Coast. The pile's finally small enough to where I could just bring them all over and show you all the boxes here. These are the numbers that we've been randoming. I said at the start I was going to take one of these jerseys and use it myself and do a personal. I got freaked out that I would open a headliner, and good thing I didn't, because we had Brodeur and Ovechkin. I'd feel horrible if I grabbed one of these as a personal and robbed the room of having a chance at Ovi or something. So I didn't take any this time. Maybe if I do that, I should just order on the side, which leaves us with 7. Yeah. So let's start off by reading who has who. Then we'll random the boxes. We'll see who we get. We're fresh off the Ovechkin hit, which was fantastic. We're down to Mario Lemieux. If we hit him, we'll do the same thing. Random all the names that are in here. I will not random the $8 off spots like I did not last time. But if you have a name, then we'll random a name. Otherwise, the rest of the names are owned here. Nick, you had Draisaitl, Reeves, and Sanderson. Larry, you had Merzlikins, Suter, Lee, Zegras, Fleury, and Morrissey. Jonathan R., you had Kaprizov. I didn't make the note here, but I know in my head. You traded Kucherov to Christian, who said he'd trade both his randoms, Doug Gilmour, Kyle Connor. He replied to you there, Christian. Hopefully you saw it. If not, hopefully you're listening now. So, Jonathan R., you have Kaprizov, Coyle, Gilmour, and Connor. Craig, you have Panarin, Mercer, and then you got the $8 off spot. CK, Richter, Scheifele, Vernon. Christian, you have Hagel and Kucherov. Correct. Okay, perfect. Hagel and Kucherov. And then Chad N., you have Kurashev, Kempe, Trocheck. Dylan G., you had Sorokin. You also got the other $8 off spot, the original one. Drysdale, Gensel, Kopitar, and Nemec. And then Louis, you had Waugh, Krause, and Fox. Guido, Ben, Eklund, Faber, Kane, Kyrou, Svechnikov. Brad, you had Nash, Kochetkov, Perry, Jonathan R., Kachuk, Granlund, and Gudas, Chad, Teravainen, O'Reilly, and Skinner. We are good to go. Let's random these boxes here. Looking to trade my randoms for Skinner or Gudas. I saw you said above. Suter, Lee, Fleury, and Morrissey. You're looking for Gudas or Skinner. Skinner would be Chad N. Chad N, if you're interested in trading for one of his randoms. And Gudas was right here. Jonathan R, if you're interested in trading for one of these randoms. We'll let him know. Chad and Jonathan. If it's a no, it's a no. If it's a yes, let me know which name you want. Let's start randoming the name here, though. I'm really determined to get done within a 2-hour time frame tonight, not just for me, but for you guys too. Keeping, okay? And Chad, if you're here, that was too long of a stream. I know you guys are probably used to it with other streamers, but 2 hours is like my sweet spot if we can get in there. Then I can go to bed before midnight or around midnight. 11, 20, 27, 42, 45, 47, 52. 11, 20, 27, 42, 45, 47, 52. Good to go. 7 times. Top box number is the one we're going to open. The rest will remain for the next few weeks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 42 is the box number we're doing. 7 times right there. 42 is our number. Right there. Get these out of the way. I will wait till we do football just so we can. I won't. Come on, Al, you know yourself. Thanks, Johnny. Had to ask. Yeah, shoot your shot for sure. Okay, we all know who has which randoms. We'll come back and look at it too, but good luck, all. There's my garage. I don't know if they're home or she's leaving. Wednesday is a busy day for my kids. My daughter has choir. They bring her back home, and then my wife has to go back out and work. She teaches dance on Wednesday nights. Not her team, a different set of studio. So they sit up there like they're homeless for a couple hours. Can we do it again? We pull another headliner. We've pulled 2 now, right next to each other. Martin Brodeur and Ovechkin. Tons of big names left here. Hopefully we hit. I said I wanted 2 more. I'm kind of going to change it to 2 more again now because we've got 7 left. Might as well. I won't be greedy. 1 more would be great with some other fun names, but 2 would be fantastic. That'd give us 4 headliners out of whatever it was, 13 boxes. I won't be greedy. East Coast has been great to us. The jury that Christian pulled tonight was pretty cool. It had all those different inscriptions. What was it? First game, first score, something, Christian? I love specific event inscriptions. I think they're awesome. Do the kids watch the video? I don't think she showed them yet. She needs to. She hasn't even showed me yet. She just showed me a little picture she took. First goal. Let's see what direction we're going. We're going this way. Oh boy. First game? That's cool. First game, first goal. Okay, there we go. Gosh. That was a trade. That is the alternate. I finally won one myself, but I think it's Gensel, not this guy. This is another pictured headliner. So do I go back to 2 again? Nikita Kucherov. Going to the Tampa Bay Lightning super fan. I don't know if you're a super fan. Oh, you just said that goes to his biggest fan. This jersey is awesome. I'm excited to show it to you guys. That was a 2-for-1 trade. Christian, congrats. Jonathan, sorry for the trade there. I know we've all been on both sides of it. I try not to be on the one side of it because, oh, I dropped your card. I'll get it. Alternate. Man, I'm glad I called that. You're crossing it. He's crossing your name off on the list on his wall. Christian is behind his couch. Kucherov. due for some good karma. Yeah, he's assisted a few of you guys now. That's for sure. Look how cool this is. Hey, Christian, I have a bone to pick with you, though. I'm going to show you one thing here, okay? First of all, I love the collar. 04, 2021, their championship years. We've got the A patch as well, which is great. We've got our fight strap or dangler somewhere in here. Here's my, I'm joking, there's not. Tell me what this says right here. Read these words to me. You see that? I don't want to hear any more of this Utah and disrespecting our franchise and calling us the hockey club when I know I don't want that name either. You understand? Look at this. You guys are a hockey club too, okay? No more of this disrespect for Utah. We're 2 points out of the wild card. We're not going to make it, but we're going to get close. First year, I'm happy with it. Is that the shoulder patch? It's just fun. I saw that on the front there because I got mine in my Gensel that I won a while back, and the jersey's awesome. I love the blue shading around it too. Hockey Club, Tampa Bay Hockey Club. Beautiful hit, Christian. Congrats. Now you don't have to have them set aside in yours either. It was going to be the Yetis, Kyle, and then the Yeti Cooler Company wouldn't. I don't think they released the details exactly why. It's either they asked for too much money and Ryan Smith said no, or they just said we're not going to do it. But I think they fumbled that. A Yeti Cooler sponsoring or being like sharing a name with a hockey team, like come on, isn't that like a perfect match? So that got. I'm about to run the table in full size for the good karma. So yeah, it was going to be Yetis. That was what all the fans wanted. But now it's between three names. It's Utah Hockey Clubs remaining as an option, the Utah Outlaws, and the Utah Mammoth. So yeah, well, the Yeti, the bunch of people did mock-ups. It looked so cool. I was excited for it. But they won't. I've heard talks where they'd keep it the Utah Hockey Club and have a Yeti be the mascot and have a picture of like a Yeti, but not call it a Yeti, you know. I think it'll be Utah Outlaws, though. So we'll see what that looks like. Okay, congrats, Christian. Nice hit. Nikita Kucherov, yet again, another pitcher and headliner. I'm hoping for, I'll just keep saying at least one more. If we keep hitting one more, we'll hope for one more again after that. It's time for football. I'm going to close the poll because I think I see one higher than the rest. I don't know. Better than the Utah in-laws, yeah. I don't know if I like you guys' thinking here. You're thinking we didn't win running back tight end yesterday. You only lost by 1, so you're going to go right back to him. I really, truly feel like tonight's going to be wide receiver. I don't know why. I could feel it tingling. But you guys are going running back tight end, so let's get another running back tight end up here for some good luck. Let's go to the running back that was right underneath Barry over here. Why not? We'll do another flat. This time it'll be Mike Allstott on the flat white. Did you pick wide receiver? Tim picked wide receiver. Well, if you guys are right, you know who to get mad at. The other 20 votes to pick running back tight end. I like that. Are you sticking with it? Wait till it hits, maybe? Is that the idea? Okay. Licensed NFL jersey here. Yeah, you got to change something up. The Slate Cox, a comfortable price would be $200. Slate makes a little more, but if you want it, you could probably ask for $250 and see if someone would meet you in the middle, somewhere in that range. I don't know. Slates are still desirable and a little more expensive than classics, so and other specialties. Okay, licensed jersey time. We have boxes 1, 3, 5, 6. We'll figure out what box we're going to open here in a second. I've got Hans with Rams, Kansas City, San Francisco, and Cleveland. Nick B, you had Cincy, Miami, Giants, Philadelphia. You bought 2 Rams, which were Arizona and New Orleans. Larry, you have Chargers and Dallas. Chad, you have Chicago and Vegas. Larry V, you have Tampa Bay, Denver. Brandon, you had Pittsburgh. You sold your Rams to Michael. That was Green Bay. If I missed any trades, guys, let me know. And if they're in the Facebook, I'll go back and look at them just to confirm. But Scorching, you had New England and Jacksonville. Matt O, Detroit, Indy. Richard S, you had Atlanta, Buffalo, Tennessee, Baltimore, Houston, and the Jets. Matt L, you helped close us with Minnesota, Washington, and you got Carolina, Seattle. sooner or later. I saw a little red on the bat, Larry, and I thought, hey, maybe this is the Ellie bat. I forget. I know it's different artwork. I just couldn't remember what it is, but red was the right start, right? Okay. Let's get rolling. See what this first position is. I feel like the jersey's going to be a quarterback. I don't know why. Let's make it sooner. Okay. 1, 3, 5, 6 from the licensed jersey series. Let's see what number we get. I'm calling it first roll here. First roll, we're getting a 1, 3, 5, 6. And there we go. Not too hard to hit 4 out of 6, I guess, but 6. 6, bottom box. 1, 3, 5 remain for next week. I need to use a Sharpie. I know I don't. You can still see them. We're all good. I don't even know if I have a Sharpie in this house. I'm sure my wife does somewhere. But there's the East Coast card I forgot about. Jet slate. Jets are nice. The thing with the slates is if you like one, you like them all. They're all the same style. I mean, some will have silver decal and silver face mask, and some will have gold. So there's only two types. Thinking Penix here. Feeling weight. This kind of, I don't think it's heavy enough for Mitchell Ness. We probably got a Nike here. Don't take my word for it. Okay, good luck all. Hopefully we hit another headliner tonight. Bunch of options here. The majority of those are quarterbacks, so that'd be nice. I think it'll be a tiger. You're sticking to it, huh? As in a Bengal? A Bengal tiger? Frame Penix, that's cool. I can't remember if these are facing the right direction, guys, so let's just take a peek. I hate showing just the nameplate. No nameplate. Looks like it's this way, so let's do it this way. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Have to be right sometimes. Yes, you do. 3, 2, 1. Starting to slide. Yeah, we know who that is, and that's definitely a Nike, and that's definitely a quarterback. So I was right on that. Way to go, Al. Thanks, Al. We've hit 2 old school kind of fan favorite or, popular quarterbacks, not really known so much for their stats. I mean, I guess they are too, but they're not the, the desirable rookies. But we hit a nice Jaws here. Ron Jaworski, Beckett certified Eagles Nike. All I want to know is if it's got the little white eagles on the shoulder pads. Let's see. Who had Philadelphia? Philly was a random going to Nick B. Nick B, congrats. Ron Jaworski. Jaws. I've always been a fan of his. I said, give me the little eagles on the patches. We do. We got a throwback Nike here. These are awesome. Did I add one just recently into the series, or was I only thinking about doing it? I've got a Devonta Smith and a Brian Dawkins in this same style. I'll add one of them soon. I just don't know. I can't remember if I did it already or not. Jaworski. Nike. Extra large is the size. There's your Nike patch as well. It is on field. Nope, it's not. Sorry. I thought I saw on field. Ron Jaworski. Nice hit. Philadelphia Eagles going to Nick B. And that is not your running back tight end combo. That is a quarterback. But I was wrong too. I said I was filling wide receivers. We'll see where we end tonight. Nice hit, Nick. Congrats. I love those light green old school Eagles jerseys. I think they look nice. Okay. Let's keep it rolling. We'll be to lives in no time. Racky's up next. We're down to 2 boxes. Boxes 5 and 6. I think we have 1 rep, 1 authentic left. That's usually how it comes down to the last night. One of these times we'll end up with 2 reps or 2 authentics. I mean, it's happened before, but it feels like the last 3 or 4 cases have been 1 of each. Still, your guess is as good as mine if we've hit our headliner or if we haven't because of multiple people winning Super Bowls. We hit a big name. I don't know if it's the biggest one in this case, so we'll see. Thought I was sharing, but I'm not. There you are, Nick. Yeah, congrats, man. Radke time. I've got Greg with Dallas, Jacksonville. Brad M, you have San Francisco, New Orleans. Bill S, Jets, and Atlanta. Jonathan R, you have Carolina. You sold your random to Obi. Obi, you have Houston in this one. Brad, you have Pittsburgh and Miami. Greg, Denver, Indy, Rams, and Seattle. David L, you had Washington, Kansas City, Chicago, Vegas, Tampa, and Tennessee. Jonathan R, you had the Giants in Arizona. Where did I get to? Tim, Minnesota, Cleveland. Jeff C, Buffalo, and the Chargers. Dustin, Cincy, Green Bay. Larry, you close us with Detroit, Philly, New England, Baltimore. Big out, Karma. You could use that for the negative or the positive, so I don't know if I like the ring to that one. Okay, randoms have been read. Let's close this off. Which box do we open, guys? Was it 42? I think it was 42. It was. If I don't delete it now, I'll have to go back and look later. Okay. Next up will be Big Al's 4-box random teams. There was a bunch of offers. I don't think anybody took a trade. Closer Mojo, maybe. I don't generally believe in Closer Mojo, or if you hit, I don't know if it's because of Closer. We'll have to talk about that. If you hit on the closing spot and you want to call it Closer Mojo, go for it. 5, 6. 5 or 6. First roll, come on. Nope, that's a 1, as far away as we could possibly be. 5 or 6. Trim band would be cool. 2, we're on our way. Next up comes 3. Oh, that's a 5. We're good to go with box 5. That means box 6 will be left for the live fill tonight. Box 5 up first. Oh, there's a indent over here. Should be fine, but box got pushed in there. Box 5. Here we go. Good luck, all. See if you can hit a running back tight end here. Now that we hit that first quarterback, I kind of feel like the quarterbacks might start reining it in. We will see. Tom Brady would be absolutely fantastic. Who has, well, that's you, Larry. That's why you're hoping for it. I was hoping we'd get Brady or Mahomes before we're done with the series. We got the rest of this case and then one more case, so we're not giving up yet. Burrow would be cool too. You know what? It would. I see a color. I don't know what team it is yet. Now I do. Now I see what team it is. Okay. Please focus. If you could. 3, 2, 1. We got, that's a red Arizona Cardinal. All this talk about Fitzgerald. How cool would that be? I said I'm feeling a quarterback. It would have to be Warner to match that. Oh, it could be Kyler too. Sorry, Kyler. You guys are hoping for running back tight end here, though. Arizona on the Radke was a random for Jonathan R. If you've had Radke's number the last couple of cases, I mean, not every time, obviously, but okay, Arizona on a random. That was on the outside of the earpiece. I'm going to stick that inside. I don't know what that's doing there or where it's supposed to go. Let's see what you got here. That is authentic, like I said. Eclipse. And we've got 3, 2, 1. Hey, it worked for you. I wasn't thinking of him. It worked for the group is what I'm saying. That's running back tight end combo spot hitting. That's Trey McBride. Kind of bust onto the scene this last year. I think he's a great tight end. Trey McBride. I don't know what, 85? Looks like a money sign, but I think he's 85. White paint pen. Told you I'm running the table. Let's all keep tabs on that. That's a start for you, that's for sure. Very nice helmet. Eclipse Authentic. Trey McBride on the random. Nice hit, Jonathan. That's a tight end. You guys are tied. 1-1-0-0. I was going to say it's the best position you've been in, but it's still not. I mean, you got to do more than that. there's a ton of comments on my page, guys. If you guys trade something, please let me know. I'm not going to go read through all the stuff. Oh, maybe I should. Nope, that's my trade page. How about this one? That one is too. How about this one? That one's the today. How about this one? I'll pass. That was a trade offer, but we passed. Okay, we should be good. If I missed any, please let me know. Can't stop the three-peat. Oh, man. Did you, Tim? Okay. I'll go back and look for the proof that's dated before 941. I trust you. I'm joking. I know. Okay, we're not a Big Al's full size. 4-boxer. These is random teams. I'll read off who's got who. Then we'll open 4. We'll get straight to a live fill after this, which will be a 3-box full size for 32, just like always. That'll be our second to last Big Al's full size. We'll end with 2 more at the end of the night. Guido, what'd you miss? We had Trey McBride. We had Ron Jaworski. We had a nice Nikita Kucherov. The bat was Reggie Jackson, too. We're off to a great start. So some awesome stuff. In this one, I've got Dustin with Arizona, Tennessee combo. Jonathan R. with Atlanta. Greg, Baltimore, Buffalo. Kyle C., you had the Carolina, Jacksonville combo. Hey, at least it wasn't Green Bay this time, Kyle. Ron, Chicago. Zach, Cincy. Jonathan R., Cleveland. Nick G., Dallas. Bill S., you have Denver, Detroit, and Houston. Greg, you had Green Bay. Chad, you had Indy. Nick F., Kansas City. Tim, Vegas. Brandon J., the Chargers. Guido, the Rams. Greg, the Dolphins, Miami. Brad, Minnesota. Healy, you've got New England. Matt S., New Orleans. Bill S., the Giants. Jim B., the Jets. Zach, Philadelphia. Greg, Pittsburgh. Tim, San Francisco. Greg, Seattle. Ron, Tampa Bay. And Brad, Washington. Okay. Let's close this. And let's get our 4 boxes. My cord's not taped all over it. Shake them up. Our daily shake. And let's get 4 numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is loud, huh? Here's my pen, please. Here's my pen. Okay. We've got 149. 149. We've got 97. 97. Oh my gosh. I need to go take like a writing class. I can't read my own handwriting half the time, which is not very great. 187. 187. $39. 39. Is that what it is? Okay. Well, let's roll. 149, that's not 9. 149, 97, 187, and 39. Let me grab them. There's half. Way too long to find those. Last team standing, yeah, I think it's 12. Should have been doctor. Oh, because of the bad handwriting. Yeah, not for like the ability to save people's lives. Okay, 149. Check. 97. Check. 187. Check. And 39. Check. And they're already in order. It's great. Yep. Okay. Good luck, everyone. Got my list up here. See if we can keep it going. 39. Series 31. Starting out with a 1-pointer. Yeah, well, I already told you I have to sign a bunch of checks every couple of weeks. And sign checks every week for vendors and stuff. And the bank calls me a lot of times saying, "Did you sign this check?" And that would be me. You'd think you'd be used to it by now, but they're all different, locations, so they keep calling me. What am I doing? Oh, I'll get one cup after. It's a 1-pointer. Let's put a 1 there just in case. I almost didn't give Brian B his points last time. 1 is a placeholder. Okay. See the style? Who is it? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got a lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse for the New York Jets. It is 1 point. Your piece is hanging on for dear life in there. Who had the Jets? New York Jets is Jim V. Jim, congrats. I love this helmet too. It's Schwartz, as you can see here. Schwartz certified. Pretty solid, good guess. 3, 2, 1. Nope, it's Curtis Martin. Big old signature, easy to read every time. One of the best signatures if you like straight up SIGs. He does it right every time. Curtis Martin, that's been there for a while. Beautiful hit. Schwartz certified. Sharpie, my favorite Martian. Yep. Curtis, my favorite Martian, Martin. Nice hit, Jim. Now I got to ask Jim. I know you're. Yeah, that's a running back too. That's right. You guys are up. Good start. I got to ask Jim. I know you're a Giants guy. Do you hate the Jets, or do you like both of them there in whatever stadium it is? And a follow up: if you do hate them, do you at least like Curtis Martin? He's hard to not like. Congrats, Jim. Okay, box 97. Oh, points. Don't hate them. Okay, good. Very underrated. Yeah, he's very good. That was 1 point, yes. Jim V. Oh, it's going to bug me because it's not in bold like the rest are. I will fix it. Jim V. Today's date is 3/5/25. Highlight the whole page, please. Bold the whole page, please. There we go. Okay, next up, 97. Series 31. Zero Wonka. Okay. See the style, which I like. We've got a throwback helmet here. Old school, but it's on the speed, which I like. Throwback Seahawks with the blue face mask. Who had Seattle? John Alexander, always good guess. Seattle was, that's Greg. The Boss, good guess. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Not the boss. He played a pivotal role. Every time I pull him, I say it. He played a pivotal role in Green Bay history. Him and Al Harris together. We want the ball and we're going to score. Fateful words in overtime with the coin toss. A couple plays later, Al Harris pick 6 to the house. Game over. Sorry, Matt Hasselbeck. That's cool though. Matt Hasselbeck. We got our quarterbacks. So you guys are going hand in hand with the quarterbacks. 2-2. We want the ball and we're going to score. Oh, that's coming from a Seahawks fan too, Brandon. Does that live in your memory a little different than mine, or does it have a little bit different feeling? Don't worry, you guys got the Hail Mary. I need to ask Seahawks fans how they felt during the Hail Mary. Was it like, oh man, that should not be us, but I'm so happy we won anyways. I don't care. I thought he had big balls of time. Yeah, if he would have backed it up, that would have been awesome. Greg, nice hit. But I wondered, Seahawks fans that day, were you like, oh man, that was not an interception, but okay, or not a touchdown, but okay, we'll take it. Worst call I've ever seen. You were there at the stadium? It was legit. I shouldn't have asked you, Brandon. Get out of here. Were you actually there though? I remember thinking that I had lost all faith in football that day. Like I was ready to hang it up. It was bad. Okay. You were for real? How cool is that? What a crazy game with the replacement refs. Okay. With your Packer buddy fan, oh my gosh. 149, Series 31. Well, you got another one-pointer. One-pointer, box 149. That is hilarious, man. Maybe. I couldn't see the signature. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We've got the white alternate Bengal. Aaron Pierce. I have no idea. That was the first time I had seen Aaron Pierce talk as well. So, no idea. One-pointer. Since he is Zach. White alternate Bengals lid. I feel like you got a better chance of this being not what you guys want over running. I mean, it could be Corey Dillon, I guess. Tight end, I can't think of. 3 straight last team standing teams. Really? We're crossing them off. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's one of the guys that was hiding last series. Maybe we can slowly but surely do this together, guys. Boom. Big hit there, Joey B. On the day that we're doing the poll, too. Joey B poll. Well, the 2020 poll, I think almost everyone says Joey B. Some of you guys think that because Hurts won a Super Bowl, he's the better quarterback. I wasn't asking who was the most accomplished. I'm asking who's the best quarterback. He'd be Colin Ragg. That's true. It's the wrong break, huh? Zach, nice hit. Joe Burrow on the Bengals alternate. Fanatic certified. Beautiful helmet. We are now Helmet Brothers. I won one of these, I don't know when, a while back. And it'll never leave. I love that helmet. Any Cincy helmet or Lions? I'm sure I do. I've got every team. I don't know if I have any for trade. I like to set out stuff for future series down the road, so I don't really include them in my trade pool. I get attached to the idea of them getting pulled at some point from a series, but I can look. That was a no pointer, right? Or no, that was a 1. Gosh dang it. 1 point. Zach, nice hit, man. You've been on a little bit of a streak too. Bad streak, so that's not a bad way to end it. Unless I'm forgetting something. I need to stop commiserating with you guys. It drives me nuts at night thinking about people on their bad streaks. I'd be interested in trading the Jaws jersey I just got for full-size mini take because I know normally helmet collectors don't trade for jerseys. Sometimes they do. Just depends on the value or what they're looking for. But now people know. If someone wants to trade the Jaws for Jaws, if you want a helmet, let them know. Okay, 187, Series 31. 0 Wonka on this one. We had 2 1-pointers from this. Final one from this 4-boxer. We will do a live fill 3-boxer right after this. Oh boy. Guessing Ray Lewis on this next one. Well, okay. So quarterbacks took the lead, right? The last 2 have been quarterbacks. 3-2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Maybe. We got a Detroit Lions Lunar. Are they also last team standing? Are we still rolling them off? Or is Detroit hit? I can't. They all melt together. I make a look pull up the screen, but I don't care to when they're in the middle of this. This one is Schwartz with a pitcher. Schwartz kind of gives you an idea who this might be. They won before? Okay. Detroit is Bill S. Aiden. Who hit? Was it Aiden that hit? I don't know why I can't remember who hit for Detroit. Receivers. Others. Was it another that hit? Gibbs. Thank you. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, it might be one of those days. We're going back-to-back big ones here. That's the Lion King right there. Barry Sanders on the Lunar with a Schwartz certification. Jeez Louise. I hope he signed that in 2020, if you know what I mean. Don't take what I say against me. All right. Lunar Eclipse. Or he's just trying to not get people sick. He's sick. Barry Sanders, nice hit. Bill, congrats. That's a beauty. We got some fun ones there. I liked them all. Curtis Martin's fun. We like seeing him. Hasselback on the throwback suite. And Joe Burrow and Barry Sanders. Congrats, you guys. Let's do a live fill. Those are some fun ones. Both Joe and Barry were a part of that big group of players that I said I'm a little sad they didn't come out last series, but there they are. I'll tell you, I kind of have a stockpile of both those guys. You may see me put them back in this series. If not, they'll be at the start of the next series, like they always are. I mean, it's blind, so I got to quit telling you guys stuff like that, but you learn along the way how these kind of go. Let's top chat it. Let's live chat it. And let's see where we're at. Okay, I've got Greg with Kansas City. Let's share my screen, though. Greg, Kansas City. Brady, San Francisco. Bill B, you've got Tampa Bay. Nick, New England. Bill S, a little behind on Kansas City. Zach, you got Minnesota. Greg, Denver. Bill, Green Bay. Let's mute this so don't spill it. Let's type with both hands. A little hydration. Okay. Where was that? Green Bay, good to go. Buffalo is Bill B. Denver is gone. Kansas City is gone. Sorry, guys. David, Washington. Pittsburgh is there for Brad. Not going to lie. When I pulled the Reggie and I knew Brad had the Yankees, I thought for a second Brad finally hit a dang bat. But I forgot he played more games for the A's. Baltimore, Bill S. James, Las Vegas. Jeff, late on San Francisco. Washington, late on Washington, Robert. Cleveland's for Guido. Detroit is Greg. Bills are gone, Nick. Yeah, it's cool. Pittsburgh's gone too, Steve. Sorry. Carolina is there for Greg. Pats are gone. Miami's there for Greg. Pittsburgh's gone. San Francisco's gone. Tampa Bay's gone. Sorry, guys. Houston, Greg. Everyone's hitting roadblocks. Philadelphia going to James. Arizona is Bill S. New England's gone for Greg. Indy, Chad, you got them. Jets are there, Greg. Carolina's gone. Green Bay's gone. Cincy is there for Nick. Chargers for Carlos. Gotcha. Carlos, I've heard your name called more times in the last few days than any other name. Congrats on your streak. Rams is Dustin. If you guys think I missed any or put them out of order, please let me know. Please refresh first, though, just in case. Cleveland's gone. Cincy's gone. Oh, you got him. You're just correcting yourself. Any randoms? No randoms on this one. There will be in the rest of the breaks, though, but this one's just straight up pick your team. Chad's got Chicago. New Orleans for Brian. So we're doing 3-boxer now. Next up will be Radkey, and then the jersey, Craig. Brad beat me again, did he? Giants is going to Robert. Dallas still somehow left there for Jeff C. We are missing just Atlanta and Seattle, guys. Atlanta, Seattle are the last two. So we're doing this one, then the Radkey 1-boxer, which we won't have to roll for, so we'll be ready to go right away, and then the 2-box jerseys. Remember, tomorrow we're going to try something different for the licensed jerseys and the Fire Factory. Fire Factory will stay the same. Licensed jerseys, we're going to move to a 3-boxer with more spots to claim. We're going to see if it fails miserably or if we have more fun doing 3 boxes. I'm going to start reading these off, but again, Atlanta and Seattle are the last two left. Bill S., Arizona and Baltimore with the combo spot there. Bill B., Buffalo. Greg, Carolina, Jacksonville. Chad, Chicago. Nick B., Cincy. Guido, you've got Cleveland. Jeff C., Dallas. Greg, Denver, Detroit. Bill S., Green Bay. Greg, Houston. Chad, Indianapolis. Greg, Kansas City. James, Vegas. Carlos, the Chargers. Dustin, the Rams. Greg, Miami. Zach B., Minnesota. Nick F., New England. Brian W., New Orleans. Robert B., Giants. Greg, the Jets. James, Philadelphia. Brad, Pittsburgh. Brady, San Francisco. Seattle's open. Bill B., Tampa Bay. And David L., Washington. We are good there. Let's get some bingo balls. And then we'll open some boxes. Atlanta and Seattle. We're getting close to the having the fan on during the stream time of the year. I'm freezing down here all day, but then it's going to get warm here. Let's close this. I'm just happy the power hasn't gone out yet, like it has a few times. Don't need to shake it up. 3 numbers here. 1, 2, 3. We've got 148. 148. We've got 78. 78. $84. 84. Okay. Again, Atlanta, Seattle, last 2 teams left for 32 apiece. Then we'll be ready to rock and roll. I'll wait here for a second to see if those get claimed. I can go grab boxes here in a second too. Ooh, I forgot I got some Skittles I can snack on. Okay, I'll come back and see if we get this closed. 148, 78, and 84. 78, 84, 148. 78, 84, 148. Okay. For those that have been paying attention to my ramblings. Oh gosh. Zach, Atlanta. Thank you, Zach. So just Seattle left. Let's see if we can get Seattle done here. I'm ready to rock and roll. Close all these off. Let's do this. Let's discount Seattle to 28. Whoever wants to close us out, 28 instead of 32. And we'll roll. We'll do our Radke next, our final box. And then we'll do some licensed jerseys. And then 2 more full-size in the night. Radke coming up here. Seattle 28. Last one. I should type it in case people are watching with no volume, but I guess I won't. Brandon. Grabbing Seattle. Brandon, did you lose power on Monday night, Tuesday morning? 28 on that instead of 32. I'll make a note here so I don't forget. You did too? Gosh, man. Okay, let's roll. Well, these 3 up. Radke up next, and some jerseys. 78 up first. Series 31. More Wonka points tonight. 3-pointer here on this one. 3 points. I don't know if that's who it is. We're about to find out if it is. It is. The label matches the helmet. Three-pointer. 3, 2, 1. Batman keep. Is it 3-3 right now before this? I think it is, right? 3 quarterbacks, 3 running backs. You're tied in a lock right here, depending on what happens here, though. My favorite is when these earpieces get stuck to these type of bags and rip a huge gaping hole through it. So you won't release. Then I gotta do some tape. Yeah, when you see Philly, it doesn't really help you much with the quarterback, running back race. So let's see who it is first. Quad QBs, that would be the death of you if it was. Who had Philly? Philly was James. Fresh off your OV hit. Couldn't hit anything, and now you're hitting back-to-back break nights. Nice hit, James. Lunar on the Eagles here. Barkley, good guess. 3, 2, 1. Well, we're scooting over into the other for one more helmet here. We've been on another run. Watch them come back and win tonight, too. Weapon X right there. That's Brian Dawkins, one of the best safeties to ever play. Toughest ones, that's for sure. Him and Ed Reed were I love them both. Brian Dawkins, Weapon X. Kyle, did you vote other? I wouldn't admit it right now. I'd wait a little. Maybe they'll come back. You've been right more often than not with the other lately, though. Nice green ink on that one. We've had 3 in a row with. We went black ink, white ink, black ink, and then we went orange, blue, and green to match the teams. That's nice. Nice hit, James. Okay, for those that have been paying attention, I'll open it first. Is there more after this? There is, Max. So after this, we're going to do a Radke full size. Pick one team, random one team. Then we'll do some licensed jerseys, the pick your player style, and then we'll finish with 2 more full size. That's right, points, James. See, I need to just have someone fill this out for me so I don't screw it up. Usually I figure it out, but then you got to sit here and watch me type with the camera right in my way. James M. Brian Dawkins. Okay. Mel Kiper Jr. full size. See, Jonathan gets the drift. Okay, you can tell this doesn't really fit in here very good. You guys can give me your vote on this, whether you want to see stuff like this in the series or not. This one's pregnant. I had to use like multiple strands of tape to get this thing to shut down or close down. Oh man, this is a mess. Come on, you dang thing. Got it. Okay, good. It's the best way to do this. We're just going to have to do it like this. Here we go. Oh boy. 3, 2, 1. We've been in since last series. Yes, that is a huge display stand. That'll come with it. It's screwed onto there. See that? It's in there so you can put it out somewhere. I'll be honest, I didn't know that the backside looked like this. I thought it was gold the whole way around. So this is pretty cool. I like this helmet even more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. hard to see that one. I am not going to read it, but this is the famous Rudy Rudiger helmet with the quote. I don't know if this. I think it's from the movie, or if it's their fight. If it's their fight song, I don't really know what it is. I've seen them a bunch before, but it's a chrome version. Chrome Rudy Rudiger with the full script on it, and you got a little base here. I'll keep that in the thing for you. And I didn't know the backside looked like that. That's pretty freaking cool. So, reminder, when I put stuff in like this, I usually give an announcement saying, hey, there's 1 or 2 helmets that either have there's 4 people going for it, and we're going to use these for it. This is one where it doesn't belong to anybody, so we're going to put these into there. I'm going to pull 1 out. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Since this is official, I'm going to do random.org 7 times. I'm not going to use the little guys. I don't like. I mean, I show myself looking away, but I just. Let's not do that. Let's do random.org. So this doesn't belong to any NFL team, which means all 30 of you are alive in this one. I'm going to copy all 30 spots. We'll random it and see which spot is on top after the 7th. And that person will win the Chrome Rudy Rudiger helmet, okay? Oh, this one was kind of cool. Good enough to put into the series. Something different. I don't like doing stuff that makes us random stuff. But this was one that I would make an exception for. So let's share our screen while we do this real fast. Looks like Montana sign in the middle of the script. The little Montana portion. I know I could see my face in the middle of it. Maybe one of the words he wrote looked like, because Joe signs in cursive and he writes in cursive. So. Okay. That's a Browns helmet. Their mascot is an elf. Sean Astin was in Samwise in the Ring. He was a friend of the elves. There you go. There's our closest, whatever you call it, connection. Okay, let's go here. 32 spots here. 30 spots, sorry. I like Kyle's thinking. Do you have Cleveland, Guido? Oh, man. Okay, we're copying all 30 spots. We're going to run over to random. And we're going to, just like we do for anything, we're going to run it 7 times. Whatever team's on top after 7, it's frozen. Hold on. Don't do this to me. Hold on. I don't know if this means the stream is freezing or if we're good. There we go. let me give you a little Diet Coke break. Okay, 7 times here. Good luck, everyone. This is just a random of all the spots. So it'd be 30 names here, which there are. 6 more times. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, there's 5, there's 6. And our top spot here will win this helmet. It is the Las Vegas Raiders. Las Vegas. If you had Vegas, you own the Rudy Rudiger. Let me see who had them. Las Vegas, and this one was James. Is that your other team? Well, there's one way to turn around, and there's another way to turn around from a bad streak, and this is the other way. James, congrats. That's you. Las Vegas, the Rudy Rudiger helmet going to you on the chrome, the nice Fighting Irish on the back too. 2 last places, did you? Did you have Atlanta and Minnesota? The last 2 places? Oh, you did. That's not fun. Congrats, James. Yeah, nice one. What are the odds of that, Zach? Okay, that's the only helmet I have in the series that has to go to a random, so that's the last time we're doing that for now. We've had stuff before that are not NFL players. Like we had the Ice Cube on the Raiders amp, so that one went to the Raiders because there's a Raiders picture. But we've had other stuff where we've had to random. There's multi-sig or stuff like that. I'll always give you guys an announcement at the start of the series that there is something like that. I just like to cover my bases. So, okay, 148, Series 31. Another dang 3 points. Did the Rudy have points? It did not. Did he? That's cool. Can't your team and talk to the football, your school and talk to the football team? I like guys that do that. I mean, he probably got paid for it. I think he does a lot of stuff where he gives speeches and gets paid for it. I know that my brother-in-law went to like a conference where he spoke and he got a signed helmet from him. Kind of cool. I'll trade that for that Barry. There's an offer. Okay, here we go. Last one from the 3-boxer. Next up is Radke. I see the team here. I see the helmet. I see the player. And Rudy's just going to be an other. So others went back to back on that one. So they're catching up. 2 to 3 to 3, right? 3, 2, 1. We've got a Titan Classic. Our second classic of the night, although the other one was a throwback. This one is classic. Tennessee, I always forget which combo because they used to be a part of the other combo. They're in the Arizona-Tennessee combo, which in this one is Bill S. CJ2K could be. I snagged a nice CJ a couple nights ago, whenever it was. Bill S., this is you. Oh, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Is that another last team standing? Sheesh, we might break the record. I mean, we're still pretty far away. We're still like 8 away, right? We'd have to rattle through a few more in the next couple nights to read it. There's your running back again. So you guys are up 4 to 3 to 2. This might be the night. Then we can move on to different polls. That's Tony Pollard. Tony P. The disgraced Cowboys running back. Just kidding. I don't know why they would let go of Tony Pollard. I thought he was their best back. I'm a Pollard fan. Beckett certified. James, who's your favorite team? Yeah, you might be getting some trade offers. This goes for anybody, by the way, guys. I'll recap in a second, and then we'll do Radke. This goes for anybody. If you hit a helmet that you are thinking about trading, it's a lot easier to tell me during the stream or right after. If you tell me the next morning, sometimes I have it out already. So save yourself. Okay, from this three-boxer, we had Brian Dawkins, Rudy Rudiger, and Tony Pollard. Let's do a Radke here. Good luck, all. Where am I at? Big L's, live fills. On this one, the next one we're doing will be the licensed jerseys. If you're interested in that, get your team guesses going. Or sorry, your players typed in, get them ready. 1 per comment. You can start. I'm trying to make it so you can see it here. It's all these names here. We have a ton of fun names in there. refresh my screen, make sure it's all nice and dandy. I've got Greg at the top spot with Dallas. I've got Steve with Pittsburgh. I've got Jonathan with Chargers. I've got Larry with Cleveland. I've got Jeff C with the Bills. Brad, a little behind on Cleveland on this one. Washington going to Dave. Tampa Bay is Dustin. Philly is Bill S. Denver is Greg. Dallas is gone. Carolina is not gone. That's spot 10 for Jonathan. Yep, 10. We're good. Chicago is spot 11 for David L. 12 is Zach with Minnesota. Larry, Philly's gone. Miami, Brad, that's you, spot 13. I'm assuming, Nikki, that's Dallas. If I'm wrong, let me know, but they're gone. So I'm going to skip that. Dallas, Sam is gone as well. Sorry, Sam. Raiders, even though I tried to give away 2 of your spots today, Dave, although in hindsight, you probably would have liked me to do that. A little bit of a slump on the rag key. I don't know what I was doing. The David P one, I know that was just an auto correct with the stupid tag system. It'll like jump, but I don't know why I gave Craig Washington. I was on a phone call. 14, Vegas. 15 is Cincy for Larry A. And our last spot, Brad, Vegas is gone. Baltimore is there for Brad. That closes us. Let me make sure I didn't overbook us really quick here. I did not, so we're good to go. Every claim after that is a little behind. One randoms for sale, and Michael, you were asking for randoms, so I'm giving you Jonathan's first one. That would be 18 for that one. If you weren't actually wanting it, let me know, but I've got you. Oh, you said right below, buy random. Okay. Guido will buy a random. Chad Packer, but I am in need of a Barry Sanders or Bo Jackson. Oh, you're asking about the, was that Chad that was asking about the, yeah, it was. What is still open? This one's closed, unfortunately. So Tampa Bay, okay, no Packers, but I do have a Vikings Authentic Flash, 18 cents. Thank you, Michael. Who's the Vikings Authentic that he has? I think it's, now I can't remember. Was it Kirk Cousins from Gold Rush? Okay, let's get our randoms here. One random was offered, one was bought. None other ones as of now, so let's get this rolling. That's what I thought. That was Kirk from Gold Rush. Okay, here we go. There's 1, 7 times here. Can you see my screen? You can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Detroit on top, New Orleans on bottom. You guys are ahead by 1 in the poll. See if you can keep it going. Not the poll, but the bounty. You know what I'm saying. 1 in the bounty, and tonight it's a $100 bounty. So 70 for first place, 30 for second when we run the randoms. Okay, Greg, you've got Dallas, Detroit. Steve, Ray, you've got Pittsburgh and the Giants. Jonathan R, you had Chargers. You sold your random to Michael B. That's Jacksonville. Larry, you have Larry V. You have Cleveland and New England. You've got the Brady chance. Jeff C, Buffalo and the Rams. I didn't sell Kansas City, did I? No, I didn't. Thank goodness. I forgot all about that. David L, Washington and Indy. Dustin, Tampa and Atlanta. Bill S, Philly and the Jets. Hey, you've been claiming the Jets. Greg, Denver and Tennessee. Jonathan R, Carolina, Houston. David L, Chicago, Seattle. Zach, Minnesota, Green Bay. Brad, you have Miami and San Francisco. David L, Vegas, Arizona. Larry A, Cincy and Kansas City. You've got the Mahomes chance. Brad, Baltimore, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor, Eclipse on for trade. Nice. Don't you also have a Larry Fitzgerald for trade? Just kidding. We're good to go. I do not need to run a random because this is our last box from this case. We have one box left from the Lombardi era. By the way, guys, we still have one case left, so we're still 3 days away from the new series, 4 days away, 4 break days. But I'm going to order some cases. They just announced the new series for Radke, and it's going to be March Madness. What they're going to do is they're going to write teams on the inside of the boxes, I guess after Selection Sunday, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I guess they could have a replica of him, but maybe not for Mahomes and Brady. I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them, but I get what you're saying. But they're going to write teams on some of the boxes. So I don't know. Someone will get Duke. Someone will get whoever. The way I read it, that is, and the way we're going to do it is, if you win the helmet that has the team on it, you own that team. What they're going to do is they're going to send a free item out to someone, to anybody that has the team that makes it to the Sweet 16. So 16 free items going out. I don't know if they're full sizes, minis, jerseys. I don't know. Maybe it's a mixture. If you happen to win the box with the championship team on the top, they're going to give you a free middleweight box, which is this series. So they'll send you out one of these boxes. I don't know if they'll send it to me to open, or I can just give them your address. But that's what they're going to do. There's a challenge on the side. So same type of series. They've got headliners on there as well. I think I saw 7 pictures. Like an Adrian Peterson Rave Authentic. There's Gronkowski. There's other stuff. But that's going to be the next series, is March Madness, with some games that are included in it with teams. So if you guys win a box that has a team, you own that team for for March Madness. So kind of cool. Oops. You're going AFC West or NFC South. I don't know why I'm feeling AFC East here. I don't know why. Okay, good luck, all. Although, if I was to take a side, I would definitely take Jonathan's side over mine. Especially with Radke lately. Oh, jeez. Quit dashing my dreams. It's like, I don't have one of those teams. Oh, Zach, you got the NFC North sandwich. The best one to get. The Vikings and the Packers. What a beautiful combo. I like getting that combo. You might not. Oh, that's a fairy tale. Okay, here we go. Oh, I see the style and team. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nice. You probably can't tell yet because of the double bag. I'll pull it out here so we can look at it. We know that's Dallas. We know that is the Dallas Cowboys. And that is a rave. Okay, Nick. Yes? This isn't as bright and loud. Are we okay with that one? Maybe not, just because it's a Cowboy. That's a cool looking helmet. That's not bad. Yeah, that's a cool looking helmet. I would not mind having a Cowboys rave. First team chosen too. That's right. Greg, nice hit, Greg. Beautiful helmet. Cowboys rave. Ooh, I like this one too. 3, 2, 1. Although I just watched you hit him the other day. You're becoming a playmaker magnet, Greg. That's Michael Playmaker Irvin. Michael Irvin, number 88. Although that looks like a 7. He's just going quick on that inscription. What a beautiful helmet, man. Beckett certified Michael Irvin Rave. And that's wide receiver. Doesn't hurt or help anyways. They're not going to catch up. That's the first receiver tonight. Remember the idiot who picked wide receivers? Who's that guy? That would have been me, so I'm wrong. Hold on, guys. I don't have it copied yet. Hold on. Okay, congrats, Greg. Let's do a licensed jersey series. Nice Michael Irvin hit. Let's see. I like Bill B's method. You gotta try to trick the system. Oh man. I kid you not, today, Bill B, I was bidding on a Stamkos jersey on a Reebok, and it was so low. I was going to bid on it, win it, and have them ship it to you and just cross that off my list of things I worry about at night. And it jumped double the price at the end. I missed out, and I was sad about it for a second. I shouldn't even tell you because then it'll make you sad. But it's a true story. It was today. Okay. I've got Larry staying up late for the Ellie jersey. Yeah, sorry guys that are claiming teams. That'll be the next one, the full size. This one is players. Pick a player from the list here. And you can't see the list, so how is that going to help you? Okay, I've got Larry with De La Cruz. Oh my gosh, I'm going crazy. I've got Stamkos for Bill B. First time he's claiming it. See if it can hit for him. I'll play along with you. Jeff just a second behind on De La Cruz. Troy Polamalu for Obi with some randoms. So again, if anybody wants randoms, there's going to be 2. I see 4 available. There's going to be some randoms, $10 a piece if anybody wants them. So that's Troy Polamalu at spot 3. Joe Burrow. Already hit 1 today. Why not another one? This is our second Burrow, right? Chad, a little behind on Ellie. Caleb for less. Gotcha. Burrow's gone. Ellie's gone. Joker is not gone. Dustin, I thought I saw above, but I didn't. Dustin, you got Jokic. Tome for Larry. Also his first time claiming. Rivera for Jim. West for Craig. West. Joker's gone. Bill Rice for Guido. Jerry Rice. That's spot 10. Michael Irvin. Spot 11. Les has got Draisaitl. I was wondering if you would push him aside for the Caleb or if you felt like you had. It's like one of those things where it's like the second you don't claim him, is he going to hit? Peppers for Obi with some randoms for sale. So as of now, we have 6 randoms available. Where are you at, Julius? Lundquist for Brian. Hank, where are you at, Hank? Spot 14. Jefferson for Jason, spot 15. Lewis is spot 16. For Guido. Shaq. I keep forgetting Shaq's in this because you guys aren't claiming them on that cool Royal. I guess someone claimed the other day. Bill asked Shaq. Caleb's gone. Chad, sorry. Caulfield for Guido. Do you guys think Caulfield should have been on Team USA? Probably. Just trying something different. you got to try something different. The only way to do it. 19 Zegras is Jeff C. And then Garnett closes us. Spot 20 for Zach B. Please let me make sure, Zach, that I didn't give you a spot when there was one available. I tend to do that. Make sure we don't have 21 names here. We're good. We're closed on Garnett. Now let me start looking at some random. So Polamalu, West, Peppers. I didn't put your name for Peppers. Who did I put Les because that's just what my brain does. I was talking about the Draisaitl. Okay, Larry's got 4 available as well, but those are going after the other 6. You guys are making my work cut out for me here. There are 10 randoms. Okay, let's quickly look through these. I'll buy 2 randoms. Scott's buying 2, and these are the first 2. So, Scott, we're going to keep you yellow. Mark will buy 2. The next 2 are Craig's. I'll buy 2. Oh, I just said that. I'll buy 3, says Chad. So the next 3 are Obi, and Larry. That is Chad in. Oh, gosh, see it, and you were the first one. And Maxed. I forgot Michael and Max. Did you guys both want one? Michael, Max? See what I did? Now I did the whole thing. Just confirm. $10 for a random. Yeah, that's my bad. Sorry, Michael, Max. I skipped down too far. So if you guys both want some, Michael wants 2, and then Max, that would leave 1 for you. Is that good? That closes us with those ones if you guys are good with that. So give me a second while I redo this. So let's change these. These 3 are going to go to a weird color. Okay, so Scott, you're up 2 with 2 yellow. These are your 2 yellow. Just give me a second, guys. I'll get there. Mark, you had 2. These are your 2 that are orange. Chad, you had 3. 1, 2, 3 that were blue. Michael, and we're going to keep you purple or pink or whatever color that is. And then Max, you are getting this one, and we're going to get you a green because why not? Run out of spots. I'm going to put you all the way over here. We're good. That's the right order as well. I'll take 1 if any left. Nick, Dustin says he'll sell you 1. You go with that, Dustin? So, Nick, you've got this one. You're fresh off hitting off your random. Might as well. I don't know what color to do that we haven't done yet. Dark blue. Even though I won't be able to read it, but that's fine. Nick, I've got you there. That's too dark. You can't see that. You're going to have a slightly different shade of blue right there. Okay, thanks, guys. Keeping me on my toes. Should have only 42 randoms here. We do. Okay, everyone that asked for 1 got the ones they wanted. My fault for skipping it there. I added an extra 2 minutes on. Let's go run these randoms. Should be 42 here, which means on the 7th roll, number 41 and number 42 will be available for $10 a piece. You just need to claim them in the chat, 1 name at a time. I will read them when I see them too, so you know. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Our solos are Emmitt Smith, Sam Laporta, NFL. Those should be popular gets. Claims, I would assume. Everyone likes those 2 fellas. Okay, the first Emmitt I see is Jeff N. Smith. The first Laporta I see is Chad. Everyone else that claimed, you were just a second behind on those. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Dustin, says Nick. Yes, thank you, Dustin. Henrik got claimed, Craig, so he ain't going anywhere, I don't think. Yeah, he's claimed. Okay, let's read these off. I'll try to go through all the trades if possible. Buy any hockey if anyone wants to sell. Yeah, sorry, Craig. Okay, if you sold your spots, you're not eligible for the discount if you happen to hit 3 of the same team because they belong to someone else. Larry, I had you with Ellie De La Cruz, you sold Mark Dominic Hasek, and you sold Chad Ronald Acuna. Bill B, you had Stamkos, Breeze, and Terry Bradshaw. Not a bad line there. Obi, you had Polamalu. You sold Michael B, Terrell Davis, and Doug Williams. Those are your two. Those were all NFL. But Bill S, you've got Burrow, Kachuk, and Higgins. Les, you have Caleb Williams, De'Aaron Fox, and Chris Carter. Dustin, you have Jokic and Kukoc. Look at that. A couple ooches. Warren Moon going to Nick B. You've got the Oilers, Mitchell, and Ness, Nick. Don't spin my words, guys. I know what this sounded like, all right? I'll buy Mookie if open, okay? Or Kirill. Larry V, you've got Jim Tomei and Stutzel and Soto. I'll buy Kukoc for sale. That was Dustin. I need to just read through these and not respond to these for 1 second. Jim V, Rivera, Morant, and Dobbs. Craig, you had Jerry West. You sold Max, Teddy Bruschi, and Scott, you got Marcel Dion. Guido, you have Jerry Rice, Mookie Betts, and Jalen Waddle. If you want to sell Betts, you know who to talk to. Larry A, you had Michael Irvin. You sold your two randoms to Chad N. That's Mikko Rantanen and Zion Williamson, Chad. Les, you had no, that's right. I thought, okay. Draisaitl, Celebrini, and Skinner. That's a $3 off, Les. Obi, you got Peppers. You sold Kemba Walker to Scott, and you sold Mark McGuire to Mark M. Ooh, is that something happening there, Mark? Mark M for Mark M. Brian, Lundqvist, Drexler, and Kuechly. Jason T, Jefferson, Richardson, and Garrett. That is football. $3 off, Jason, on that one. Guido, Ray Lewis, Irving, and Worthy. Bill S, O'Neill, Bijan Robinson, and Suzuki. Guido, Cole Caulfield, Herbert, and Isaiah Thomas. Jeff C, Zegras, Syndergaard, and Kaprizov. If you want to sell Kirill, let him know. Zach, Garnett, Forsberg, and Hischier. Jeff N, you had Emmett Smith. Chad N, you had Laporta. Okay. I'll sell you Kukoc, Craig. Thank you, sir. Okay. So let's just do this. I know, this looks like a kid's kindergarten project now. Okay. I'll buy, so Nick's looking for any hockey. James will buy Kirill or Mookie. You'll buy Kukoc, what you got. Richardson and Myles Garrett's up for trade. Sell or trade Fox. Stutzel for Myles Garrett. Larry V has got Stutzel. Myles Garrett went to Jason T. Jason T, do you want to trade Stutzel for Myles Garrett? Did you already answer and I just missed it? Stutzel for Myles Garrett. Yeah, I know. Take a sucker or sticker. Jason, let us know if you want to do Garrett for Tim Stutzla. Pass. Okay. I'll trade Doug Williams. So Doug Williams is up for trade. I'll buy Carter if available. Holding on to Carter. Okay. Is Waddle for sell or trade? Jalen Waddle went to Guido. Guido, let us know. I'll sell you Kukoc. Thank you, sir. Buy Dr. J. Julius Irving went to Guido as well. Guido, let us know on that one too. If you're holding on to all, let us know. Jason, you too, holding on to Carter. Al, did I get one or two teams? Mark, did you claim 2 spots? Oh, 2 randoms? You got 2. Hasek and McGuire. Mark, you got 2. So $20 for that one. Richardson for Doug Williams. Anthony Richardson for Doug Williams, Jason. Pass on Williams. Okay. Isn't pass on Stutzel. Did you see Chargers release Bosa? Did they really? Jeez Louise. Actually, I saw him talking about that. I mentioned it when we pulled it. I'll buy Stutzel for sale. Okay, Nick. Okay, so we're buying it. I don't have another color for Nick. I'm just going to type it in. Tim Stutzel, Nick F. $10. I'm going to do this one too. Tony, Kukoc, Craig G. These colors are driving me nuts. Thanks, Al. Thanks, Larry. What's the Waddle offer? If it's, I don't know if it's trade or not. Jason was asking maybe for sell or trade. Garrett or Richardson for Waddle? You want to do Garrett or Richardson? Myles Garrett or Anthony Richardson for Waddle, Guido? Good luck, you two. Okay, I think I answered everything besides that last one. So Guido, if you want to trade Myles Garrett or Anthony Richard and get rid of Waddle, let him know. You guys are still up by 1. Hold. Okay. Well, let's roll. Les, Jason T, you guys both got $3 off. Just remember that. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's get a little bit of that. Let's get that back in there. Let's shake this up. And let's get 2 numbers. Ellie. You stayed up late for it. Okay, 2 numbers. 1, 2. First jersey number is 182. 182. What sports will we open tonight? What did we pull on Monday? Hockey and football or basketball? I can't remember the second one. Be up in 3 hours. That's not fun, man. You should have someone else claim for you or something. 139. That is not enough sleep, my man. Not even close. Rodgers to Giants would be crazy. I keep seeing him talk about Rodgers to Vikings too, but that was probably just a good scenario, but not really happening. Okay, 139, 182. Let me grab those 2 guys. Is she actually leaving? I know she was talking about leaving. That'll be the end of the WNBA, or it'd be a huge drop for them. They're stupid for treating her like that. She made it fun for a little bit. 139 and 182. Okay. You shipped it over now? Yep, I already shipped it. Or no, it's upstairs, ready to go. That was after I'd already gone. It'll be out. It's got a label on it. Hope she does. Yeah, I know. But would you consider trading the Burrow for a speed with Pfizer? The Burrow went to Zach. Metcalf sent you PM. Cool. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. Okay, 139, 182. Good luck, all. What are we going to get on these ones? Last break of the night, guys, will be a 2-box Big Al's full size. Pick one random one for $40. Let me copy it so it's ready to go. That'll be it. We'll be back tomorrow for some pre-fills that will go either Friday or Saturday. Yeah, she said she's going to sign in Europe. That'll kill. My son is sending me an Epic Games invite for Fortnite from his Switch upstairs. That's what they're doing while she's gone. Decline, buddy. We're not getting dubs tonight. Zach, same question. That don't work for me. Will you guys both message me? Just to make sure I'm in the same boat. Okay, here we go. First jersey. Ooh, I like this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. A sport that's probably gone the longest since hitting. I don't know if it's this sport or the other sport. I know who that is, though. Clark, yeah, they're already expensive. Everything Clark's expensive. That is a Detroit Pistons Mitchell & Ness. I don't know if the longest drought is NBA or MLB in our series, but it's one of the two. That is Isaiah Thomas. I know someone tried to claim him after it was full, so you had the right idea. Josh jersey. Nick, do you want me to post it in the corner so you can see if anyone's interested in it and look at trades and stuff? I'm happy to do that for 1 day, for 10 days. It doesn't matter. That's just a spot where I can post something and you can try to field offers that way. It's on the post. You can tell me when to pull it down or when to ship it wherever. Let me know if you want me to. I'm happy to keep it for a little bit so you can field some offers. You read that it was just talk. Isaiah Thomas. Great jersey here. Detroit Pistons. She's not leaving the Fever. I have an inside connection. It's just a rumor. Yeah, Chad actually works there in Indiana with. You do stuff for the Fever, don't you? Or you've done stuff at their arena at least. Chad's a jack of all trades. He does some. I was gonna make a post once he quiets down because he's got a lot of jobs he's working on. But he does cool like painting and stuff. And I'm gonna have him do one for me when he gets a little more calmed down. But I want to show you guys his work. He's really talented. It's cool. Mitchell and S, 1988, 89 Swingman. We've been pulling a lot of late 80s stuff. Nick, you got it. I'll post it, and then you just keep in touch with me. If you want me to pull it down and ship to you, I can. If you want to leave it up there until someone buys it or trades for it, I'll ship straight to them so you don't have to pay for it. I love Isaiah Thomas's signature as well. Great hit there. Fanatic certified. Let me see who had Isaiah. I'll tell you one thing. I know one person Isaiah Thomas doesn't like. That documentary is gold, man. I could rewatch that again right now. The Michael Jordan one. Best sports documentary out there. One of the best. That's Jason. Jason T. I guess I could let him answer you in case he doesn't want people to know. There you go. Who had Isaiah Thomas? That is the final random for Guido. Guido on your Cole Caulfield claim. Nice hit, Guido. Isaiah Thomas. Okay, next one up, 182. I failed to hit my goal of being done by a 2-hour mark. We're going to be like 10, 15 minutes after that. Better than nothing. No problem. No problem at all. It's an older player, so it's not the younger kids don't care for them quite as much. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. That one's obvious. This was one that was originally pulled here. And then me and Brad struck a deal, and I put it in the series. This is a cool one, too. Headliner type names, guys. I try to put as many as I can in this series. You know, there's more than bigger percentage than any other series you'll jump in. That's fun. Miami Marlins. So we're going baseball here. Whatever one was the longest, we both hit tonight. Ichiro Suzuki on the, I don't know if it's Majestic or Cooperstown. Let me make sure. It might be a Nike. I think it's not, though. Who had Ichiro before I start going around? Ichiro Suzuki. That is on the Shaquille O'Neal claim for Bill S. Bill S. hitting baseball. I don't know if you've hit a baseball jersey before, Bill. What'd you get over Norton? I think it was I guess I'm talking the Nick Bolton. Ichiro Suzuki. Great signature. This was originally pulled from the Gold Rush License Series. It is a Majestic. Beautiful jersey. You usually think of Seattle, but him on Miami is pretty dang cool, too. Nice hit, Bill. It's a great jersey. Okay. No NFL, no NHL. We've been on a tear with those two, but we go Isaiah Thomas and Suzuki and Ichiro on this one. Beauty. Okay, let's do our last two boxer, guys. This will end it for tonight, and then we'll be back tomorrow with some pre-fills. If you like the jerseys, we're going to do a 3-boxer tomorrow instead of a 2-boxer. It won't be 60 instead of 30. It'll be 40 instead of 30 with some more spots. So same total total draw into it, but we're gonna draw out the spots, less randoms, and have it be a little cheaper than if it was 20 spots with 3 jerseys. Just make it a little easier. Last one of the night, guys. Okay. Don't think we're quite full yet, so let's see where this gets. We don't feel no big deal either. Oh, stop sharing. There's 2 different tabs open, like a matrix. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Go back. There we go. Okay, we got New England for Nick with the first random up. We've got Jeff C. with Green Bay. We've got Bill S. with Kansas City. We've got Francisco. Michael with Atlanta. We've got Bill S. with Baltimore. We've got James with Vegas. Zach with Minnesota. We're halfway on that one. Oh, we're getting there. Mark lit on San Francisco. Robert, I've got you with the Giants. Max, Niners are gone. Sorry about that. Dustin, Tampa Bay. Greg, you've got Denver. Scott, I've got you with Detroit. And if it really is Nikki, I'm sorry for calling you Scott. I'm assuming it's Scott. 13 is Obi with a random. That's the second random, I believe. Pittsburgh. Then we've got buy random. So Mark will buy a random for 20. Max will buy a random for 20. Nick will buy 2 randoms if anybody else has any. Greg, you've got Houston, spot 14. Zach, Pittsburgh's gone. Cleveland for Guido, still there. That's spot 15. 1 left. And that would be Jonathan with Dallas to close us. Jonathan will sell a random. Nick, you've got 1 so far of your 2 that you were asking for. If anybody else is selling randoms, let me know. We've got Nick looking for 1 more and Zach looking for 1. So 2 available if anybody else is moving any. If I missed anyone selling them, please tell me now. I don't think I did. Steelers random, buy random, buy 2. Sell a random, buy a random. Okay, last call to sell a random. Nick's looking for 1 and Zach's looking for 1. Is the Rudy up for trade, James, or is that one going home to you? I think there'll be a few that are asking, so I might as well ask you now just to make sure. You may have already answered me too. Who hit the Dallas trade? That was Greg. Okay, I don't see anyone else chattering on the randoms. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you guys are up by 1 right now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 with the tight end. 1, 2, 3. And then 2, and then 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who does James chase? James got a few teams he goes for. But let's see if he's going to entertain the idea of trading it in the first place. If it's going home to him, it might be not worth the chase anyway. So, James, just let me know if you want to tell me later. That's fine too. But just so I know, so I don't ship it out. If you're okay with having people giving you some offers, I know you were saying Barry and Bo, but if you're willing to listen to others, let me know. I don't know if that means put it up there until you get one of those, or that's really the only ones you take. So just want to clarify. I believe you said Barry and Bo. Might have been Barry and someone else. Okay, I've got those few randoms. The last few didn't take, so sorry about that, guys. Let's get these rolling. So, Nick, you only got 1 for $20 instead of 2, just so you know. 7 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's also a good chance you guys win the bounty here, so stick around. I'm going to give away 70 and 30 in credit. You guys can use it whenever you want, for whatever you want. Sometimes when I get credit, I'm weird. I like to draw it out, so people don't like it. Breakers don't like it, but I'll do, like, if it's a $50 thing and I have 50 credit, I'll use half of it so I can use it again the other day. I like drawing out the credit. It makes it feel nice. And that stinks. That's not fun. You always got to make sure you're caught up, too. But yeah, anyways, you can use it whenever and for whatever you want. But first, you're chasing a Puka. I know you asked me about a Puka. The Puka I have is a slate or an STS. One of the two, Thomas. I think it's a slate. So I know you were asking to trade for it. It'll take more than the ones that you've talked about. So if you got a bigger helmet you want to trade, I'm all yours. Here's your teams. Nick, you've got New England. You sold Mark, New Orleans. The new teams. Jeff C., Green Bay, Miami. Bill S., Kansas City, Tennessee. Brady, San Francisco, Chicago. Michael B., Atlanta, Washington. Bill S., Baltimore, Jacksonville. James, Vegas, and Cincy. Zach, Minnesota, Arizona. Robert B., Giants, and Philly. Dustin, Tampa, and the Chargers. Greg, Denver, and Seattle. Scott, you've got Detroit, Indy. Obi, you had Pittsburgh. You sold Max Duran, which is Carolina. Greg, Houston, and the Rams. Guido, Cleveland, and the Jets. Jonathan R., Dallas. You sold Duran to Nick B., which is Buffalo. Larry Fitzgerald. I wasn't alluding to that. I'm just saying it'll take more than the Jonathan Taylor for Puka. Of course, Carolina. Is that your random? Oh, the one that you sold because you like Carolina. Oh no. At least you hit a Carolina from the freebie there. That was cool. Okay. Let's close this. We can swap. The only one he has is Pittsburgh, which is who he wanted. He was just saying that he would have kept both had he known it was Carolina. If I'm wrong, but Pittsburgh was his claim. He just would have liked to have gotten Carolina as a random. That's probably the only one he would have taken. That's why he sold it. So I don't know that he'll swap for Pittsburgh, but worth an offer. Yeah, that's my guess. I'll let him answer you. But okay, let's get 2 numbers and let's roll. Hopefully you guys can hold on to this. If the first one's the quarterback, that could be a heartbreak again, or at least it'll be tied still. But the only way you lose is if you get 2 quarterbacks here. So that's good. One of our Cowboys helmet, yeah. Cowboys are cool. I don't have a ton of Cowboys on my PC, which is weird. Okay, 2 numbers. Going this way. 1, 2. Wife is a Steelers fan. That's what I thought. Craig's got a Cowboys for trade. Okay, last 2 numbers of the night are 80, 80. And 50, 50. Easy ones to find. 50 and 80. Okay, let me grab them. Earpiece, please. Clips Craig Morton. I don't see a ton of Craig Mortons anymore. We got some weight on one of these, I think. 50's down there. 80 will go next. Final 2, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Let's see if we can get some credit given out at the very end of the night. What kind of full size do I have for the Jonathan Taylor? I'll have to look. Jerry Eating rice in box 80? Could be. That would generate a free mini jersey. How much for the Dallas Rave? $1 million. Okay, 50. I don't know. Greg would be the one to respond to that. 80 is a Collinsworth. Oh, man. Here we go. 50, Series 31, 0 Wonka. I, too, love that Rave, man. That's a cool Michael Irvin. Blue box. I don't know if I have any College Authentics, but that's what it would be if it was the right box. If not, I'm just using the extra box. Keeping the Rave, sorry. Ooh. I like this helmet. I like this player. I like that it's heavy. It's strapped there. 3, 2, 1. We've got a Bucks Lunar Authentic. 0 points. Get out of the way. I thought one felt heavy, and it was this one. Lunar Authentic. Every time for a double up. Nope. Tampa Bay. Was that a claim or a random? I think I remember. Yep, I do remember getting claimed. That's Dustin. Dustin hitting at the buzzer. I don't know if anyone has any Whitworths. Who would Buffalo even have? Buffalo has a ton of players. That's coming from a Cincy fan. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Is that our last team standing? I love this helmet. Pulled him last series. We're pulling him again this series. I think you're still looking for him, Dustin. This might be one of the guys finally that you nab instead of watching somebody else nab. I swear you've been on like a 10 helmet streak where you talk about a guy and then he comes out that same day and it's not you that has him. There's one. Baker Mayfield. I'm elated. What a cool helmet, too. Nice hit, Dustin. On an authentic, nonetheless, Lunar Eclipse, Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield. You've been after him for since the Cold War. Congrats, Dustin. Beautiful hit. Baker Mayfield woke up feeling dangerous. I only ever had 1 or 2 that he signed like that for Cleveland. I wish I wouldn't have got rid of all the Cleveland Bakers I had. I would have kept one. I had a Baker amp that I let go for cheap. I think I put it in the dollar or in the discount series. I should have kept that one. Oh, that's a QB too. Oh no. You're tied. You don't have the upper hand now. Going to the last helmet. If this is quarterback, I'm sorry, guys. Sapp's cool too. I love anything Sapp too. Need Washington or Atlanta? Are those your 2 teams on this one? Yes, they are. Good luck to you, Michael. Okay, box 80, Series 31. No Wonkas in the night. If we tie, I'll jump it up by an extra 10. So if you guys tie, we keep doing it. That's what we usually do. Just kept doing it. But instead of 110 on Monday, it'll be 120. If it's Big Ben, I'll forgive you. Let's see. You guys know I love putting Big Ben in. I can't remember if we pulled him this series or not yet. Yeah, it's fun hitting big helmets. It really is. I see the style, but who is it? Who is it? I see the team and the style. 3, 2, 1. I don't know where we're going. I don't know who's going to win on this one. What position? I do know that's a New Orleans Saint, and that's a flash, the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans, let me get some tape. That's not going to stick looking like that. Or I just fold the tape double side and put it on there, so it's got a sticky on both sides, guys. New Orleans was a random, a sold random. Going to Mark. Mark, congrats. Sorry and congrats, as I always say. Trading is worse than selling, but still. Mark, let's see what you got here. Oh boy, here we go. 3, 2, 1. You did it. I thought that was someone else when I looked at the side. I thought it was someone else. I thought it was a receiver. I thought that was Colston when I looked inside there and just saw the very top. That's Darren Sproles. That's a running back if you want to call him that. He was kind of a little bit of everything. Mark, nice hit. Darren Sproles on the flash, which means you guys win the challenge 5-4. 100 Buckarooski's going out tonight for credit. We'll start over with 50 with our next one and keep going up or whatever it is. Maybe we won't keep going up. We'll go back to how we were before. Mark, nice hit. Okay, that means I got to copy all your names and do a giveaway. Congrats, you two. Baker Mayfield, Darren Sproles, end with a couple NFC South helmets. Let's do this. Let's share my screen. If you joined a break tonight, you have a chance to win. For every break you joined, every entry you joined, you got it, Mark. You got a chance to take home some credit. So let's see who wins this. Please. I don't have to do positions again on Monday. That's great. Nick B, 2 randoms will give you 1 full or two. I'll do 1 for everyone, whatever. That's how I always do it. Actually, no, I'm not. That's not how I always do it. Nick B, you've got 1. Michael B, you've got 1. I'm going to do 1 for each one. Otherwise, people are going to start saying, you gave him 1, you gave me 2, you forgot to do this. Nick, Michael, Bruce, Obi. You guys know I got a complaint box right behind me. If you don't like the way I give away free stuff, let me know. There's a garbage can right behind me. I'll direct you right to it. Mark, Max, Nick. Seven left with only 39 helmets. So I think our record is 57 or 58 is the quickest we've gone. We found our last team standing winner. That's a possibility. We have to open 6 more helmets in the next 20-ish helmets. That could happen. Might be breaking a record. I can't believe Denver is still left. That's so dumb. And then we had, who we had by? Craig and Nick bought spots. Oh, and some souls. Hold on, we're almost there. That would be 3 out of 4, which is even crazier. Just absolutely crazy. Michael, Scott, Mark, Chad, Max, Nick. That's too many. Michael, Scott, Mark, Chad. Michael, Scott, Mark, Chad. Michael, Scott, Mark, Chad. Max, Nick. Should be right around 200, 180, somewhere in that range entries. Okay, if you join a break, you got a chance to win the credit from you guys. Finally, that's we should be celebrating that, guy. That took you 25 break nights to get that one. Come on. 196. I said 200, pretty close. Cool here. I'm going to run this list 7 times as soon as it unfreezes. There we go. I'm going to run the list 7 times. Should be 196 names. First place gets $70 Big Al credit. Second place gets 30. My only rule is it cannot be the same person. So if it's the same name on 1 and 2, we skip until we find the next name that's different. Okay? 7 times. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. Good luck on the credit. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's the first name. Sorry, I can't remove them all. I could, but it'd take too long. The first name gets the credit. Bruce, I added you on your own line, so sorry if that's confusing. But Bruce, when I typed your name, and that goes for anyone, Nick B, all these different ones. So Larry A, 70 Big Al's bucks. Brad M, 30 Big Al's bucks. Let me write that down on my sheet before I forget. Larry A and Brad M. Larry, you've got 70 Big Al credit to use whenever for whatever you want. Brad, you've got 30. Okay, guys, let's do a quick recap. Thanks for hanging out. Congrats on getting that right. Sorry if you didn't benefit from it. Larry and Brad did. They both joined quite a few tonight, so congrats to them. You cracked top 10? I didn't look at the rest. I don't want to make you feel bad if you barely missed. Third-party stuff tonight was fun. We had Trey McBride as an authentic Eclipse for the Cardinals. We had Michael Irvin as a Rave rep for the Cowboys. The rest of the full sizes were mine. We had Ron Jaworski on our licensed jersey, Nikita Kucherov on our other licensed jersey. We had Reggie Jackson on the bat. And then Big Al stuff, Ichiro Suzuki and Isaiah Thomas on the licensed jerseys. Full sizes were Baker Mayfield, Rudy Rudiger, Tony Pollard, Barry Sanders, Brian Dawkins, Matt Hasselbeck, Joe Burrow, Curtis Martin, and Darren Sproles. Lots of fun stuff, guys. Congrats to winners. Sorry to those that stunk it up tonight. Hopefully your luck changes, like I always say. If anything's staying, I know a few of you guys have told me to keep some stuff just to look at. Let me know, and then we'll meet back up tomorrow if you guys are in for some pre-fills for the weekend. Yeah, thanks, guys. Appreciate you hanging out. Have a great weekend when it rolls around, and we'll see you next time. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys.